How's it going, bro? Let me get me charger. Oh man, it's gone off. How's it going, fella? Hang on. Me bastard thing's gone off. Let me do this. Anyway, how's it going? How are you doing, Harpo? Where's me fucking lighter? Do you know what? Honestly, I forget me head only thought it's on the shoulders. I see you diving into the sea, though, I'll tell you that. Fair fucking balls to you, man, because it's like, I wouldn't do it, not now. Guys, I'm going to put a link in my chat on my Instagram. One sec. Instagram. Yeah, I've seen you going out, bro, going out into the sea and all, you and Kennan, man. I'm delighted for him, you know what I mean? He's a good coach and shit like that. Like, you know, the reporter should be writing things like that about what he's doing for the community, you know what I mean? It's a movement. It's like wearing that on an orange jersey. It's not just fucking, you know, you're representing your area. And it's like when it comes to running clubs, it's like they started from basic, 2 or 3 of them, and now it's grown into a fucking tree. And by next year, it's gonna have over 1,000 members. It's like, and if we can help us fucking YouTube channel, so be it. I have a friend, right? His channel's called Coach Boy Ken. Can you go over and sub to it? Can you go over and give Jimmy Kershaw's page a sub as well? And fuck Dodgy Bun. Yeah. I asked him years ago how about to help me, you know, try grow the channel, like, you know, to have people like yourself and a few of the lads come in, you know, and he didn't help me. I asked him nicely and all. But anyway, it's not my fight. I just think he's a bollocks. You know, he could have helped me. How are you, Jerry? Jerry, do you want to hear something funny? I went out to make a bit of content today, and as I was filming the ducks. 2 of them tried to fly, and next of all, they were like airborne, not being able to fly, disorientated. Like I said, Harpo, can you remember the Mickey Mac chase years ago? Like I said, guys, I don't speak out border and all, but I'm just speaking from what my eyes seen. And Hurricane Charlie. Well, like I said, yeah, we're cut from a certain cloth. You know what I mean? It's like people say we're bowsies, but they don't really know us. We're family men, you know, and our kids is our legacy. And when you get older, you realise that, you know, like I'm a granddad, a father, and I survived suicide, you know, because of all the mad shit in my head, you know what I mean? And then when my dad died and losing his money, it really hurt me because he used to come to me in my dreams telling me how ashamed of me it was. And I couldn't live with myself, so I tried to end it. And people say you're weak if you try to take your life here. Any sausage can hang himself, but Not any individual can lay on a railway line knowing what time the train comes at. Tick tock, tick tock. Then you hear it coming. You hear the tracks going. Hey, God was with me that night. I'm telling you now. Mate, come here, Harper, right? Can you remember, right, a car chase that ended up coming through Cherry Orchard Avenue, right? And you know where the hill is across from my old gaff? They hit that hill and one of them come out of the sunroof like a rolled, and I just seen a body going like that, fucking crazy. But I'm gonna share a few funny stories, like I'll not implicate any of my old friends, it's not the way, it's like, but Ballyfermot has got a reputation for being a very tough area and all, but it's like the people are fucking misunderstood, a lot of them, Like I have a friend in here that's done over 25 years in jail and not lost his mind. Now that's what you call a real tough guy. Like I said, I don't like using this terminology, but it is what it is. And I grew up with some of Ballyfermot's finest, and it's like if I stepped out of line, I would be told I was the nobody. I was just a follower. I hadn't got that luxury of having big brothers. If somebody hit me like me big brother, I'd take up for me. I was the big brother, and I got bashed up there for ages, and it's like, it learned me, it molded me, but at 21, it's like I made a bad mistake. I made a few bad choices, and because I was a follower, I wanted to be around shot callers and what have you, and because of cabaret and 22 years in my life, that's where the mother-in-law was, and I made a lot of mates in cabaret, but it's like they weren't really mates, mate, because not like me mates in Ballyfermot, like, yeah, I got a few slaps, I deserved it. Any clown that goes and gets something in his name, he'll deal with it. Don't whinge if they come and grip you. You know the rules and you abide by them, and you don't tell on anyone, and you can always go back to your housing estate. You know, uh, the sad thing is, I'll never see Ballyfermot again. In fact, I won't see Ireland again. The only time I'll go to Ireland is when I'm dead. You know, like, in order for me to live my life, I have to leave my past where it is a second time, because you only get a certain amount of time, and when you die, your kids are gonna miss you. Your mates are gonna miss you. Look at your ma; she's a wreck. Look at your granny crying over your coffin. Like, when is enough enough? Like, I've 10 friends that have done over 20 years in prison and managed to keep their fucking head. I be honest with you. I don't think I'd be in a very good place down. I don't think I could do 20 years in prison. Like, they say, do your time, don't let your time do you. It's like, but if everybody knows you through the system by your nickname, when you go to jail, you're all right. He came out the sunroof and the guy were bashing him. Come here, I'll tell you, that was nuts. Because it's like, at the time, yeah, Harper, right? There was no fencing around the field. You know what I mean? So this was straight through. And you know what? Last night I was telling me missus about years ago, uh, a car crash. I think that happened on DC's Road where a few children were hurt. I think a couple died. Rest in peace to Frank and Tony Miller. And them kids, I think, that lost their life. Like, that was sad. Uh, it's like, I'm not a tough guy. I'm prisoners for tough guys. It's not for me. I did go through a little bit, but once I had my son, I had to make a calculated decision, you know what I mean? It's like, I had to make a decision, you know, and it's like, I was thinking about my son, and I got on my knees. I was in a jail, and a fella called Sam Boyle and a geezer called Martin that was related to one of my pals, and that was one of the boys, and he was a cleaner at the time. And call a coincidence, Harpo. I went from the Bridewell to the Joy. The first person I seen was young Martin. You know who I mean. So they fucked me in a cell with a fucking poxy blanket full of sick and a little shit mattress. Martin said to me, "Here, I'll bring you a couple of jugs around in a bit. I'll bring you a jug of tea and a couple of buns and what have you, right?" So he, I just heard this at me at the door, and he goes, "Stuart." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Here." You know what I mean? So I got me. He gave me about 3 currant buns, about 3 or 4 marmalades, a couple of matches, some tobacco, and a bit of brown to strike the match. I went to bite into the bun, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I didn't realise in the middle of the bun was tobacco. In another one was cigarette papers, matches, you know. And Big Sam Maguire Harper was in the jail at the time, and you know, because I worked in the asylum and all that trouble with all them in town, you know what I mean? I was in their jail. And even though it was 6 years after the fact, they never forgot me, you know. And because I was from Ballyferm, it was in Banda country, I'm not gonna lie. I remember going onto the wing into GP, it's like, and all I could smell was piss. The noise was deafening, and the atmosphere you could cut it with a knife. And I was in there 3 days, and Sam Maguire come over to me, rest in peace to Sam. He said, "Jewett, they've put a green light on you," and I didn't know what he meant at the time. I was like, "A what?" He said, "Then, bro, you've upset a couple of people from town. You're not the same Jew that sold in the asylum, mate." I said, "Yeah, why?" He said, "Bro, you're fucked. They're coming for you. They are coming for you." And I thought he was just trying to scare me, you know, because it was like me first time in the jail. But he wasn't. He was just trying to warn me. You know, I went back to my cell and I spewed me ring up. I couldn't have me back to the door at any time. You know, every time someone walked past my pad and stopped, it's like, I'm like that, you know what I mean? But I'm like that at the same time. You know, and they sent the 3 Stooges to hold me. And one of them was with Mick R. Wallace, the night Keith Collins got stabbed to death. You know, and it's like they come to hurt me and they tried to blind me so I couldn't see my son, so I took affirmative action. Yeah. Hell, motherfucker, I'm not from Bray or Port Marnock, I'm from fucking Ballyfermot. You take something from me, now it's my turn. You tried to blind me. Yeah, we'll see about it. On me baby's life, Harpo, Sam Maguire, give me a radio. And have a guess. Yeah, I don't need to get ready, I stay ready. And have a guess what the name of the batteries were. Ever Ready. And he got tuned in. And I broke the handle off because I was smacking him with that. And it's like the governor, he had the governor at the door and what have you and all. You know what I mean? I kicked the door shut. I had him fucking hostage in the cell in the way. I'm gonna send my staff in. They're gonna hurt you if you don't back off. I was like, "Fuck you! Send your wife in." You know, so they rushed me in the cell. You know what I mean? They got him out, and he's very lucky they got him out because I would have blinded him, because he tried to do it to me. But that was probably one of the most times I've ever been scared, really scared. You know, to the point where I thought I wasn't getting out of the jail. Like, if someone goes to you, "See, you won't leave this prison." One of them, I had one picture of my son, yeah. They tried to pick on me. Do you understand? One of them snatched me son's photograph on me, and there was 4 of them, and I was way out of my depth, and at the time I was a heroin addict too. You understand? It's like, yeah, and he took a liberty, you know. He took me son's photo, so I took his mate's eye. His mate took my mate's life, so his eye was collateral damage. You know, what you meant to do if someone comes into your cell and tries to bully you, and all the wing know about it, and you don't do nothing about it, everybody's gonna take the piss. So here, the book stops today, mate. Quid pro quo, quit your jibber jabber. You just tried to blind me. Now it's my fucking turn. And I'm not lying. I was shaking when I was hitting him because I was afraid, because it's like, you know what I mean? I knew there was repercussions for my actions. You can't put your hands on certain people, and I just took someone's eye out on my baby's life. I didn't mean to do it. That wasn't the plan. I just wanted to give him a couple of raps and tune him in. That was terrible, that though, wasn't it, Harpo? You know, I remember walking in a place with Tony Miller and Charlie Hope and co for them fucking I don't know whether Frank was there at the time, but like I said, we all know them, fuck's sake, it's like, but that was, come here, was it Carl Creighton that did that? Did he go missing after that? Come here and I tell you, right, can you imagine, right, you're getting chased by the police, right? It's like, and your fucking mirror keeps fucking about. It's like you're looking in your mirror, yeah? You're looking behind you, getting chased by the police, yeah? All it takes is a couple of seconds. And he ended up plowing into the kids. Rest in peace to them. You know, fuck me, mate. That's bad. Like, you know. But I see you swimming. Imagine having to live with that though, bro. You know, like kids especially. You know, I was in his brother's class in the tech. I forget what his name was, but yeah, madness. You know, it's like joyriding. You know, it used to be like a fucking pastime hobby for myself and my friends, and I wasn't a good driver. Most of my mates were the ones allegedly who borrowed a couple of people's cars. You know, like a couple of them are dead who are great drivers, you know what I mean? Just used to love showing off at the corner, you know what I mean? Just, you know, I mean, it is tuggery and criminality and what have you, but look, you can't help it. It is, you're a product of your environment, and if you live on a housing estate fucking nearly 4 decades and you know everybody, you don't understand the dynamics of Ballyfermot. If you come on into Ballyfermot to pick a fight with somebody, and a couple of somebodies are walking past while you're having an argument with that somebody, and they stop and say, "Here, friend, are you okay?" And then they start getting a bit loud. There's 6 of them. All right, mate, no problem. Hang on a minute. Give me 2 minutes. Now, we haven't got the power to do that, but I have a couple of friends that have. You see, Ballyfermot was like a sleeping bag to me. You know, I got on with more of my friends than I didn't. And once you're friends with people that you know from childhood and growing up, and people that know personal things about you, and you know, you'll always be found out in the end. I was a tough guy, I was just naive, you know, and I was lucky enough to get an opportunity to get a job in one of the best nightclubs in the city. And like I said, where I'm from, the media wrote about an alleged Red Wall gang, and the only gang there is a gang of mates, and You know, I used to love it, and at the very start, like I said, when I was 14, I had a job as an apprentice butcher in Spar, and I ended up getting a job off the owner, allegedly. Now he's dead. Now, I'll never speak certain people's business unless they're dead. But because I worked in Spar Harbour, yeah, and there was a storeroom next to his hairdressers, I always used to give him. Well, this is what I'm saying. This is where we all grew up. We all fucking, you know, it's like, I remember crazy times. I remember Mark Desmond coming up the road one day with Flo, right? He had her on a lead. He got past Glenn Riley's gaff and let the dog off and says, "Go and get." We were all on the fucking wall. You know what I mean? Oh man, like I was always a bit uncomfortable around Dinny, you know. But like your dad and my man or uncle, me uncles, they all grew up together, you know. Like my ma worked in Lambs years ago, right? With some of the Furies, you know, some of the sisters. My ma was raised on Landon Road, and so was all my uncles. So they lived up there longer than I did. You know, growing up in Landon Road, like it's, you know, and then my Auntie Carmel Stevens, she lived on Landon Road, and I have a few cousins there. Well, Harpo, I don't like speaking bad about him, but I was a bit afraid of him. You know, he loved Bert. You know, like Bert sitting up there on the wall. Like I said, I don't forget people, man. Like, he loved Bert, yeah? Now, see Bert, right? He used to knock on Bert's door and Bert would say, "Lydia, tell him I'm not in." We used to try ditch him all the time, man. I'm not trying to mug the guy off, he's dead and all, but like I said, I was a bit, you know, and then it's like I remember the night Key Collins was stabbed. He was in them apartment lanes with a dog with loads of heads from Sheriff Street. Dick O'Reilly was there as well, that fucking prick. You know, he was a townie. And all because I worked in that asylum, Harpo, yeah. When I went to Mountjoy, there was a couple of people that were in the jail who were screws uh, that worked the night shift. You know what I mean? I'm not joking you. For nearly 5 months, I sat most nights, me back to me rack, watching that door with a sock with 6 batteries in it, 2 socks, you know. And anyone coming through that door, the first one, as long as he gets a smack, you know. But I was terrified because I was like, you know what I mean? It's like I could hear them screaming on the wing. "We're gonna get you, you Ballyer scumbag and all tomorrow. Watch when you come out in the morning, it's on." SOS and all that. I was like, yeah, your sister's SOS. Yeah. Slag of season. Yeah, every season. Spring, summer, winter, whatever. Yeah, she's a gee bag. We'll see how brave you are tomorrow when you're out in the earth. You know, me bollocks. You wanted me to go on into PC? You know, fuck that. Protective custody? No, I'll take my chances in the earth. Fuck it. You know, Harpo, me and you grew up with some of the toughest men in Ballyfermot. Sure, a big bowsy are. You're a tough guy too, but you're too modern. You know, you've grown too. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm proud to see your achievements. You know, we're still fucking here. We made it. You know, look at our kids. You know, you're welcome anytime in here, bro. But I've been working. Hello. I'm on the laptop, look. Now, Man, you know, give me a second. Now, it's Friday. It's very windy outside. Here, I was flying down the road on my scooter. A wind hit me. Hey, about that much of a twig hit me right there. See there? Crack me right there, over my eye, yeah? A little one, not a big one, a small one. But the cunt and speed it hit me, man. If I had it hit me right in the eye, it'd have blinded me. But anyway, listen, shout out to Harpo for coming in, man. Like I said, the pair of us, we grew up with a lot of tough guys, you know. So this is why I say to all these idiots on YouTube, listen, you don't understand the company I keep. You know, I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a hard man. I'm not a fighting man. I'm no little Bo Peep, but I am a shepherd. I'm no Puff, but I am a daddy. You know, and I'm good at it. How are you, G? Now listen to me, like I said here, I'm on here not to divide or collide. You know, maybe to decide. I have a good team of lads behind me. I have a lot of tough guys behind me that come in and out of my life that everybody knows. But here, to me, I don't look at them like that. The media will say about a lot of my friends that are tough guys, you know, bad fellas. You know, and here, I'll hold my hands up. I used to be a bad fella too. And a few of my mates have. But you know what we've done? Because we're barbarians. We faced our past head on, had it for breakfast, dinner and fucking tea. Recovery is forever. You know, now, heroin, I walked away from 3 decades ago. And I never listen, see cocaine, I've relapsed loads of times. You know, I'm not going to lie, I have relapsed. You know, not recently. Like, I took a couple of fucking calmers this morning, but I'm prescribed them. You know, so. Yeah, I prescribed them. Hey, Jerry. You got it right, Jerry the Jinx. Due diligence. J-U-D-E fucking diligence. Come on, you Bowsy. That'll do. Anyway, what you doing? Give me a number between 1 and 10. Engage with me. Jerry, I'd like you to send me a prop. A book. A little card. A prop. Ornament. Ha. 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 Staying alive. Prop. Like I said, or a book. You know, like I said, a little prop every now and then, you know, like I said. You're fucking crazy. Oh, yeah. Roadman outfit. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to start asking me mods to send me a prop for my studio. I've never asked you to do nothing in your life for me, really. But I'll make a deal with you, right? Either way, I'm going to share your channel, yeah? So, this year, if you donate 1 prop to my channel, I'll share your channel every month. And help you get subs that way. It's a 2-way street here. Or you can buy me a coffee. Or send me a hat, a poster, a magazine, a book. I'd sooner a prop than a pound. But either way, I'm sound. You know, I did this in order to grow an audience. And I wanted to, you see, when you live in England 30 years, I've not had a game of Don in nearly 30 years. And I keep thinking I'm going to die before I get a game. The next time I get a game of Don, I'll probably be in heaven. And Robert Murray will be my partner against Pat Maguire and Whitey. You know. And shout out to all the Fitzpatricks and Finches, me ma's sister's kids. Yeah, listen to me. I'm going on to my seventh year on here, and I don't ask you for anything because I'm a very proud guy. But if you have a prop jersey, it can be anything, and send it to me post office, and I'll put it up here. Send me a hat, and I'll put it up there. But know this, you send me a prop or buy me a coffee once this year, anytime. I'll share your channel every fucking month. No problem. Like I'll go, guys, I need you to go over and sub to a good geezer called Jerry the Jinx. If you're ever going fishing, never tell him, but go and sub to his channel, right? You know, as easy as that, you know. I'm 1,600 away from my target, and I don't miss targets. And I give myself 3 years to do it, and here, I'm on schedule. You know, like, I'm not premature, although I did come early last night. Premature ejaculation, I think they call it, yeah. I had an orgasm 3 times at once last night, sorry. Yeah, out there it was. It was, like, interesting. You know. Well, Jerry, listen to me. It is what it is. The Almighty has sent me to watch your back. But you're fucked. Nah, Jerry, like I said, you know, it's when you do this is an independent channel, and over the years, I've spent time on Wi-Fi, props, gazebos, time, effort. Bro, do you know how hard it is to get 3,300 subs in 18 months? You have to make 20, 30 shorts a day, and that's what I did at the start. I was over at the Etihad picking a fight with loads of City fans. Sorry about this, guys. Looks like cum. My bad. It's for the bags under my eyes. The eyes are watered. PSG. Yeah. Now, here. I have a lot of friends, right? and a few people have sent me props. I want to give a couple of people a shout out for that. I want to shout out to Spencer McDermott. Now I give credit where credit's due. So here, now, there's a lot of good people out there, right, that have sent me props, yeah? Give me books, signed them, whatever, right? Now, Spencer McDermott sent me that, right? Bruce Buffer, it's time, okay? He sent me that, okay? Bernard Dunn, right? We got that. We got that. Do you understand where I'm going with this? You know, and I want to fucking fill the studio. See all the white bits? I want to fill them, and I can't do it on my own, so I'm asking for your help. If you've got a prop that you don't use, you know, whether it be a cap, whether it be a football shirt, a card, it doesn't have to be valuable. It's just to fucking fill. Do you understand? And I can't do it without your help. I've done it on my own for 18 months, so if you want to send me a prop, if you want to buy me a coffee, you can fucking do so. You know, like I said, I'll do my job. I'm on here to do this. Every YouTube channel on here charges membership fees. I'm not going to do that. All I'll ask you to do is once a year, donate £1 to my channel or a prop. Once a year. Like I said, this isn't about money or anything. Send me a fucking prop and I'll plug your channel. You know, it could be anything. You know, it's like, you know, I love football, family, and fucking fighting. But listen, I've grown up now, you know what I mean? But like I said, I've done this for nearly 7 years now. I don't make money on YouTube, purposely. So that means then I have to hope you believe in me. Shout out to Doc77 Vlogs. That's what you call a prop. Props. Shout out to all the people that have sent me a prop. I'm gonna ask all me mods. You too, Max. And it could be a postcard from Sunderland, which will cost you 99 pence to send it. That's all I want. I want all me mods to get involved. Send me a postcard. It'll only cost you £1. I want to put it up on the walls, on the ceiling, everywhere. Here, people have sent me props, yeah. I've been watching. So, Jerry, Max, I'd like you to send me a postcard. You know, or you can buy me a coffee, but I'd rather a postcard. You know, and I'll put them up. Like I said, there's a few places I want to fill, you know, and I've filled 75% of them myself. I want to shout out to Jimmy the Gent, aka Zeus, for sending me the fantastic canvases. You know, it's like, yeah, he's my favourite scouser, is Jimmy. Right, guys, listen, I've like fucking 17 minutes left, and that's me hour, and I'll be back on tonight at about 6 o'clock. Yeah. I'll tell you what though, you see this storm. Max, what's it like where you are? Jerry, what's the weather like where you are? Hey, before I got out of bed this morning, I could hear the howling. Ooh, and I was like, am I going out on my scooter? And I went out and I nearly got blown off the road. I nearly got blown off the road. Anyway, listen. I don't know about you, but hang on. Right, you ready? Now listen to it's taken a lot of hard work to get where I am, and all I'm asking me mods to do is to believe in me. Send the postcard to me, sign it with your name on it. It'll cost you less than £2, and I will plug the bollocks out of your channel. Now, most YouTube channels charge £2 a month, every month, and you get a loyalty badge. It's not going to be your channel. Send me a prop like loads of people have, and I will plug the bollocks out of your channel. Guys, if you're not sub to Doc's Vlogs, can you go do it? If you're not sub to Got Manners, can you go do it? If you're not sub to Pablo, can you go do it? If you're not sub to Max, can you go do it? If you're not sub to Jerry, can you go do it? This is how easy it is. I'm trying to bring people together, but I need you to believe in me. And even if you send me a little postcard, that's like you buying me a coffee. It's like you saying you believe in me, you know. And like I said, I don't ask you for anything. I don't even ask you to hit the like button. But I would like you to engage sometime this year, whether it be a postcard, a picture, a book, a cap, a pair of glasses, even if they're broke, here. If they're broke, yeah, here. If you've even any broken glasses you don't understand, send them. Because it's like that's like an incentive to say, right, Max has sent me fucking a few pairs of glasses on a little card saying, how's you, Lisa? You know, something simple like that, that'd cost less than £3. You know. And then me, I'll always share your channel. You know. It's like I want, it's like quid pro quo. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. Well, Max, that'd be fucking great, and I'll wear them. You know, like I said, I can't do this on my own, and most of my life I did everything on my own. I don't rely on help. I am the fucking help. And I do. I'm good at it. And if I'm not good at it, I fucking try perfect it. Because that's how my dad raised us, me, Mark and Alex. It can be something as simple as a pair of old glasses, you know, a cap, a little picture, you know, a shamrock, a little leprechaun, a cup of anything. And if you don't want to do that, you can donate £1 to my channel, and I'll do the same thing then. And your pound isn't going to make me rich. It's just like an incentive to say, well, here, listen, I've been fucking carrying this channel. Now I need me mods to help me. And I'm not asking them to break their life savings. I'm asking them to send me a fucking postcard, a little fucking card saying, listen, we're all in this together. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's something as stupid as that. I'll recognise it. You know what I mean? I'm not on here for money, but if you want to buy me a coffee or send me a prop, you're fucking welcome because I've worked hard on it. You know, and I'm gonna bring people together regardless, right? I've got 15 minutes and then I'm away, so let me play a song. Yeah, go on, fuck it. Right, listen to me, yeah. School run, so I'm gonna bounce. But thanks for coming in, and I'll see you later on. We out.